Welcome to the LA Guys Podcast. LA Guys Podcast is filmed in front of a live audience.
Sick.
Hey, welcome to the LA Guys Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Charret. We got Gary over here screwing things up per usual.
I feel like it was a pretty smooth start.
Yeah, it just took 2 weeks. We got Travis over here looking more shredded than ever.
What's up, dudes?
Look at you.
Yeah, dude, I've been working out super hard, dude. As you know, Carlito gives me this powder.
Yeah.
He's using the powder before every workout. He calls it a pre-workout. And, dude, after 2 weeks, dude, look at me now, dude.
Yeah. No, you are
dude.
jacked.
I don't think it's
I put on 30 pounds of muscle, dude.
in a week, in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's you are.
You
I
scared?
mean, you have a six-pack, dude.
Yeah, that's I don't.
I don't understand why you guys are giving me weird looks, dude. Like, you should be going, Travis. So happy you're
We should
back
be
in the gym.
congratulating you, right?
I'm concerned. I'm like concerned at how it's not pre-workout, it's steroids.
Right.
You're taking steroids.
Yeah.
And they're really
Wait,
good
I'm sorry.
steroids.
What did you just say? You said steroids?
I think you're taking
That's
steroids.
illegal, dude.
Yeah.
That's like
Is it illegal?
that's a
Or is
definite.
it just frowned upon?
Well, it's frowned upon, and it's a no-no in my environment. We're an all-natural gym. We take pre-workout, we work hard, we go home.
Definitely not all natural.
No. So what's the pre-workout like?
Is there any way you can like turn my headphones up?
You want to
Gary?
be up?
Yeah, they're a little quiet. Feeling a little quiet.
What was the question? What's the pre-workout? I don't ask questions, dude. He just feeds it to me, dude.
A little bit higher. A little bit higher. There we go. I think that's a lot better.
You're hot now?
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I can hear myself now.
Now, can I have mine up too, dude?
Do you
You
want
feeling
yours
left
up?
out?
A little left out, dude.
So is your pre-workout, do you drink it or does it get shot into
Dude,
your butt
There's
with a needle?
all right. You're asking a lot of questions. You want me to break it down for you? I'm gonna break it down. All right.
Those
so,
are my headphones you just turned up.
Oh, those are yours?
Yeah.
My bad, dude. How about you? You
Mine are
good?
pretty loud, dude.
There
Yours
we go.
yours a little loud.
My brain hurts, dude.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
hearing
He's got
static in
really
my head.
strong
Dude,
eardrums
this
now
is
because
too
of the
much,
steroids.
dude.
Is everybody feeling good? Whoa.
I
you
feel
okay,
great.
buddy?
I don't feel good at all, dude.
No.
Are you all right? Is
Check,
it too
dude.
loud now?
Is this better?
Loud noises, dude.
How about now?
Much better. Thank
Yeah.
you.
See, what happens is we had to rush into this new studio, so
Right.
nothing works. We had
Yeah.
to set it up. And
No.
It's a
this
dope
is-
hang, though.
What's really nice is it actually voided the contract, having to miss an episode. So we no longer. So Al, you're safe to say whatever you want.
That's
the
true.
contract's been voided.
That's true.
We're stuck with this new studio, but
I would
we
say
don't have
stuck.
to do. We don't have to do anything that Gary
it's
really
pretty-
asks us to do.
Obviously, Tin Al last week was more honest than he's ever been, on the pod, right? Like he was saying cool stuff, which is how he feels. So I don't think it's going to change much now that the contract is voided, but I'm not too worried about it. Honestly, I got what I needed out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so back to my pre-workout.
He still gets
dude.
to keep the big fluffy thing on his mic, which is really.
That's an important.
It's a little too. I'm just saying, dude. Like we mentioned this like 3 weeks ago. Yours is definitely a bigger fluffy thing than both of ours. And
It's
I-
fair,
I
though,
think
right?
it's a flex, dude.
Yeah,
It's
your
a
mic
flex.
looks like Travis now. Just-
Right. It's like
just
my
swole, dude. It's a
Yeah.
swole
Swole, but-
mammoth,
but
dude.
not really a lot of substance there. Just a lot of air.
What?
lot of.
You're saying this is just air, dude? You want to come over and feel this gun, dude?
Can I feel it?
Yeah, dude.
Can I touch it? Okay. Nice.
You
Okay.
like that, dude?
Yeah, it's soft. Somehow it's soft.
It's soft.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's pillowy. It's probably because
Pillowy, I would
there's
say.
no way you should gain that much muscle in 2 weeks.
How are you guys not asking me
I bet-
for the key to make this happen for both of you guys? Because I'm trying to invite you guys in
No, I'm
to
just
join
saying,
my
I bet
world.
you feel
dude.
like a water balloon.
I feel like the Hulk, dude.
You feel. No, I'm not saying how you physically feel. I'm saying like when I were to touch you, I bet you'd feel like a water balloon.
Do you want me to punch a hole in that wall, dude? 'Cause
No.
I can-
No.
What?
I think we're in a brand new studio, so that probably wouldn't be advisable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Gary's already having enough trouble. He can't deal with walls.
Oh, things are going great, dude. I feel pretty good about it. The stream is dope. I actually would love to show you guys around a little bit. We upgraded big time with we are in for a little bit more money with Jeff. I did have Jeff do a lot of this work in here, so
Okay.
we doubled down.
Well,
on
that's
that.
understandable. We got
Right?
the compound interest, so that'll be nice.
No, that's the worst part, right? That whole deal that you set up.
I don't
That's,
know. It
that's
felt like a
major
pretty good
concern.
deal
Yeah.
when I made it.
It
but,
probably felt like it, but yeah, I could see it feeling like it, but no, it wasn't though.
So back to your pre-workout. Do you drink it or do you take it through an hyperallergenic needle?
I'm not allergic to needles, dude, but I don't like them.
No, it's a
But-
type of needle. Do you have to take your pre-workout with a needle in your butt?
this is what happens, dude. I'll walk you through it. So I go into the locker room. I hear, ah, ah. That's the sign. Carlito's in there. So
Okay.
I follow the sign, dude. I follow the sound. And then he goes, dig it. And then I go, all right, dude. Boom. A little spoonful of something special in the mouth. And he goes, okay, here it comes. And then a little prick right to the weights.
Okay, so there's a
So you hear a bird sound.
mhm.
That's
Hopefully
the call.
hopefully not a land bird. As we
I
know.
don't think it's a land bird. This is small.
Tinel asked,
small bird.
is little Carlito a bird? And that's a good question. So
It's not a bird. That's
Yeah,
just a
actually-
call, dude. This is a
You
call.
asked if little Carl was a bird. Little
Yeah.
Carlito would be redundant.
right. It's tiny. Yeah,
I don't understand,
Tiny
Like
tiny.
little Carl.
Yeah.
I think
that's
for
fair.
him though, it's like a
My bad.
joke though, because like he is only 5'2", but he's like a good 290 pounds of
Just kind
muscle.
of stacked. Yeah.
He's
okay.
a brick, dude.
Does he get pricked as well? Does he take the?
He goes, well, I don't know. He just sometimes he goes, don't look at me, turn away. I'm like, all right, dude. And then he's like, it's done. And then we just go, dude.
So he doesn't like eye contact.
Nah, dude. I don't really ask him about like his specific workouts. I just asked to join his crew,
Okay.
and these are the results. Obviously, they work, dude.
They're good.
And I'm feeling pretty confident, dude.
Are you feeling a little bit more, let's just say, aggro energy? I mean, you've always been a pretty intense dude, right? The type of dude that takes care of business every once in a while.
I think my monitor's possessed. It's going nuts.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
here,
sorry.
we can use this.
No, you're fine. It was flickering on and off. I didn't mean to interrupt. So if anybody's wondering why I'm
Oh
holding
shoot, dude, are we?
a button here,
'Cause that was one of
my
the reasons-
monitor's really freaking out.
That was one of the reasons we left the old studios because I felt like there was a little bit too much of.
You
Getting
did
a little
on the
spooky
I
in
think
there.
the first or second episode you brought in some what you said were spirits. I think
Spirits.
you were just
I think it was that sketchy meat you
chanting.
brought in, dude, from Wynn, dude. It was that sketchy meat, and we didn't know what that was, but I felt like it was an omen, dude. It
I
cursed
did,
the
yeah.
studio.
I don't know if you guys know this. I did learn, and so don't
I have a lot of trouble shutting this off.
just don't. New studio might be haunted. That's a concern. That's true. Don't eat. I know I was telling you guys, Dave is like a great supplement. But kind of like how what you're doing is definitely a bad idea. Eating Dave is a bad idea. I did find out that it was human meat. That is true, and it's something. So
Yeah,
I know
I told you it was.
oh, you guys
Definitely
said
was
that.
human meat.
I
You guys- I don't
had
think you did.
I had eaten human meat before, and I said, I've done this. This is
Right.
I don't remember you saying that, dude.
Yeah, we ate a guy down at the pier.
That's right. You guys ate a guy for sustenance. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we didn't know. It was
You didn't
Goon
know?
Boons. Goon Boons gave it to us. He's dead now, I think.
Right.
He hasn't been around.
I haven't
forever.
heard from Goon Boons in months, dude. I haven't seen
I think
him
the
down at
shadowy
beach.
figure got rid of him.
It was kind of just a top. Like at the top, there was a war, and now he's gone.
Probably.
Kind of a Vader versus the Emperor.
I wasn't there, but that's the rumor amongst the peers.
I'm just surprised so far. Basically, why I've been doing this, right? Why I've been wanting to get in shape is because I felt left out during that battle on the beach.
Oh, you felt left out?
Felt a little left out, dude.
Yeah.
Now I'm just wondering, like, you see me now, I'm recruitable as F, dude.
Are you just jealous that you didn't find the true love of your life like Gary did here
Yeah, I did.
with art?
She's just a magical. I would call her a magical beast.
Yeah.
So
I'm not really about
She
the love.
looks
I
like a
just am ready
beast.
to get in there and get
100%.
business
It's Beauty and the
done.
Beast.
yep, beauty.
So you guys like dating for sure, though?
I mean, I don't like to talk about it on air live on the stream,
God,
but
you
we
just
are doing
talk
good.
about it.
Yeah. And we have some big plans. We have some big plans coming up. Some because she cares about truth. You know what I mean? She cares about what's real and cares about truth. And recently I found out that I did eat human meat, and I'm a little concerned about the coven I'm a part of, which I don't know if you guys know is a cult for sure.
That her dad runs.
We did find out that her dad is Wind, and this is all kind of coming together. I know it's like probably blowing a lot of people's minds to even piece this together that it is a cult. I did eat human meat, but that's like so. But we've been planning something I can't talk about a lot on the podcast. But
A couple of me
we're
and
gonna
when
expose.
you were really deep in it, a couple of me and my old Marine friends that saved Travis here from the Chinese
God,
looking
you're gonna
guy.
bring that up again.
Well, we were just thinking about doing an undercover sting of the coven.
I would love to.
Well, we did it, and we have video footage of it. We just haven't released it yet because I didn't want you to go, crazy and try to kill us.
So wait, you guys already did that?
Yeah, we already did it.
Oh, that's good because
Yeah.
we've been planning kind of a whole bust.
Yeah.
So that just takes care of that.
We just got a lot of undercover
Wait,
footage.
A bust?
You didn't
Are
even
you
know
g-
we were there. We were wearing fake mustaches.
Oh, so you guys have footage?
We had
Okay.
big noses on
Do you
and
mind if I
fake
see
mustaches.
it before we play it? Just because I just want to check it out. Because
I don't have it today. We'll have to get it out of the. We buried it in the sand.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Yeah, because the coven's kind of a secretive place. I don't necessarily know what I may or may not have been doing. I don't want to, I mean, it's a pretty chill place, but
Yeah.
I don't want to be on camera doing stuff that.
Oh, you're on camera. You're
okay.
on camera for sure.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll screen it. Probably be best if I take a look
Jeff
at
told
it.
me not to show it to you.
So
Jeff said just surprise him with it. It'll be funny.
I'm almost positive that's
Jeff said he would take $25 off if I did that. So
just 25.
25
That's
bucks.
it, dude.
Can you maybe negotiate for just taking away compound interest, which is stacking up to, by the way,
I think we're at like 30 grand.
I think we're,
I had a bill collector call me.
whoa,
Yeah.
just a good old fashioned.
Yeah. They were like, you owe Jeff money and we're here to collect.
So wait, he's using
He
like
had
a
a very
whole,
deep Italian accent too.
oh no.
They
Wait,
were like, I hear that you owe my friend Jeff money. I can't do an Italian accent.
that sounded like a southern.
That's more southern, but
Right.
it's
I think it's
definitely
because
scary.
I think it's because of my strong LA accent that I couldn't do like an Italian accent.
Yeah, can you do an Italian accent? I mean, you've been hanging out
I
with
can
probably a
try
bunch of
one.
Guidos.
It's a me, Mario.
That's pretty Italian.
You sounded just like the guy that called me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, dude, give me the money I've been looking for. How that?
What was that?
That's Italian.
That's not Italian.
No, it's Italian.
Dying?
Italian.
What?
That's
That's
not
dying.
a word, dude.
No, it's
Dying?
Italian.
Are you drunk?
What?
You shouldn't come to the show drunk.
Dude, what's
I'm
in
not,
that cup, dude?
What? Just my happy sauce.
No, you have happy sauce
Dude,
now?
not again with the happy sauce.
It's happy
dude.
sauce, dude.
Travis has a real issue with getting. He has an alcoholic problem, and we addressed this in one of the earlier episodes. If you're a fan such as Tin Owl, you'd know that. You'd know that.
What?
Look, I just
I
like
like
to
to
have
drink
a
a
good
little
time.
bit of fun juice too, dude.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
your mom, you get in trouble. Your mom grounds you and stuff.
That's
so.
true. She banishes me from my Lego room, and I can't go in there for weeks at a
Dang,
time.
that's brutal. I hate getting banished. But yeah, so are you feeling any other side effects from? I see you're feeling strong. You're
Strong.
I can tell you to the touch, you're feeling soft.
Well, okay.
Just which is nice. It's got to be nice, right?
Bubbly.
It's like your whole body's a giant pillow, right? So if you laid on the ground now, right, it's got to be pretty comfy.
That's true. I no longer use my mattress.
There you go. You kind of are kind of
I
a
sleep.
mattress.
I can sleep wherever.
There
Yeah.
you go. That's got to be fun.
That's what I was asking, dude. You need to get on this program. I know you're at the beach. You don't have a place to sleep, dude. Sleep wherever you want, dude. On your own body is
I pretty
your
much do
bed.
sleep wherever I want. I sleep on sand. It's very soft.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally sleeps exactly wherever he wants,
I
except for
just
in a home.
lay down and sleep.
That's the only thing is you don't sleep. Don't you want to sleep in a home, but you can't?
I'd love to, but my friends won't let me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's true. Well,
My
I just have a
ass.
full place, so I have a girlfriend now. So
I know. I watch. It's like
you guys see us?
Yeah, it's like The Bachelor for us. For
Honestly,
me and,
at
peer
the-
homies.
At this point, I kind of know you're watching, and I'm not saying it adds to it, but doesn't take it away. Doesn't take away from it. You know.
See this big giant water bottle I got?
Mm-hmm.
There was like Red Cross Blue Shield people down at the beach, and they were just handing out giant bottles of water.
Nice. Good for you, dude.
They said something about
Sick
us,
come up,
like they
dude.
were crying and stuff. They were like, "These poor guys having to live down at the beach." And
Yeah.
I don't know who they're talking about, but I'll take free water.
I think they're talking about you and your homies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were wearing gloves. They would like, I went to give them a hug, and they were like, "Whoa, get away from me!" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, they must have a disease or something."
I think they're concerned. Yeah, I think you misread that situation, right?
I think there's like a virus.
Absolutely,
going
dude.
around.
So you're sort of like you're an undesirable.
They gave us bologna sandwiches.
Yeah. You're a deplorable.
Excuse me.
A leper.
I've been deplored.
No. You're a deplorable.
Yeah, like a military thing. Like they deplored me.
No.
I got deplored in Afghanistan once.
Dude, you
No,
know
you
where you
didn't.
should
No, you
take the
didn't.
beach guys, dude? You know where they should bring them, dude?
The pier guys.
Slab City, dude.
What is Slob City?
Oh my
Is that
god,
where-
you guys don't know where Slab City is?
Is that where he gets his meat from?
No. I found out where I get my meat from, and it's not. It's you know how they say like know where the sausage is made. Don't want to know that one. You do not want to know about
Usually
that.
a sausage factory.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I would
I
have
used to work in one. It's
Right.
not. It's actually a pretty fun job.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you worked at a sausage factory?
You just
God,
dump a bunch
dude.
of meat in it, grinds it up, and
Sure.
it makes some sausages.
Okay, so we'll just add that to the list of things you've done. That's one of
It's another thing to table, dude. This is a lot.
What's a table?
I have a
Yeah.
resume if you want a list of things I've
I
done.
would
You don't
love-
have to make. You don't have to make.
I would
a
love
list.
to see your resume, dude. I
That
want
would
to
be
see
great.
every job you've ever done.
Let's
dude.
see. I would love to see a resume made by you.
It's like 45 pages long.
You have a 45-page resume?
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a job out of it?
I've ever gotten a job at. Yeah, I've gotten lots of jobs. That's why it's a 45-page long resume.
So with that, you submit a 45-page list
Yeah.
of
People
okay.
are always impressed. They're like, "You've done all of this?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, we got a bot on our channel, dude. I like
Nice.
bots.
How do we have a bot,
Oh,
dude?
but actually, he's not a bot. He's just complimenting the stream. He gets it.
Nice.
He totally gets it. He's saying that the
Yeah,
stream gets better
who-
every time, which
who
is
is
so
this?
true.
This is Buff Bull Quamapati 76 continued. That's a real name.
Yeah.
Your
Dude.
streams get better every time at LA Guys Podcast,
True.
which is us, so that's real.
Yeah.
Keep it up, heart. I'm about to design a custom overlay for your channel.
Dude,
What
is
are
this
they-
Oh,
for
that's
real,
exciting,
dude? Is this
dude.
not a scam? That's dope,
That's
dude. We need
exciting.
a sick overlay.
I
dude.
never get scammed. I would know.
For
I've
sure.
You've never gotten scammed?
Never been scammed.
Remember that one time you were selling cocaine to children?
I never did that. I sold snow to children.
Yes, right.
Artificial
That was
fake
a
That was a
artificial
scam.
snow.
word for cocaine.
That was
No.
a scam where you got tricked into selling cocaine to kids. What if?
If you threw cocaine in the air, would it fall slowly down onto your tongue?
Yeah,
I think so.
that's
dude.
that's kind of actually
Well, I
exactly
wouldn't know.
what
I'm not a drug addict like you guys.
you were at the time.
I
You
wasn't
remember
allowed to because I was being
Dude, you were
deplored.
definitely were on the snow. I remember you.
I
were
couldn't do drugs
freaking
because
out,
I was always on call. I could be deployed to Afghanistan at any moment.
I mean, deployed.
You mean 3 months ago?
Yeah, I'm in the reserves.
So at that point you were.
Even now, I could be deployed any time.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Shoot, dude, that's a big deal.
I'm very deplorable.
Right, I think so. I think you have one letter off, actually two at the end. It's a Y instead of an R.
You think it's deplorably?
No.
No, dude,
Yeah, you missed it.
deployed, dude. You
Yeah.
get deployed somewhere.
He's missing it.
Deplorable is like a bad word. It has nothing to do with going anywhere, dude.
That's not a bad word. I'm serving my country.
But yeah, and I don't think you are. And I don't think you are.
Not
So-
right now. No, not currently.
And I don't think you ever have. And I don't think you're
I don't
somebody
think you-
that are calling.
Ever gone in the army, dude?
No. You know some Marine guys. Not
That's
sure how
dope.
you know them. They're probably
I used to serve with them.
Yeah?
We also broke him out of that Chinese-looking guy's
at like a
house.
restaurant or something, or where did you guys serve?
Are you saying?
Were you
or
guys
are
servers?
You're making a joke. We used to be.
No, I'm just
Used to
asking.
be waiters and waitresses.
Was that also a job you've done? I'm just curious.
I mean, I have, but I didn't do it with them.
Not those guys.
No.
I mean, I just like now. I'm just thinking
I did
like,
it at a
can I
Chinese
just?
restaurant.
Have you ever been a garbage man?
No,
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. So that's a job that you haven't done. Why?
I've just never been offered it.
I know a guy that does garbage.
Okay.
Would you want it?
No. I
So-
have this podcast.
Here's the question I have, and this
This
is
takes
just
up all
something-
my time.
Maybe you can back me up on this and just
All right.
kind of. So you have all this access to you probably could get any job you want, right? Or at least
Virtually any job. yeah.
virtually, right? I mean, so and yet you don't have one, right? Right now,
No, I just have this podcast.
and
It's taking up most of my time.
do you think maybe you could just get a job and work that job and save a little bit of money, and then we could start? You know, you can get an apartment maybe, and then you're not
Dope.
sleeping in the beach, right? You ever thought about that?
But why would I want to do that? I live on the beach. I can't get an apartment next to the beach. They're expensive.
No, but would you? So it's for you. It's either live on the beach.
Do people come to your house and give you giant bottles of water? I mean, it's
Actually-
not seawater. It's not the best water.
Actually, they deliver huge jugs of very clean water.
Oh, you get like sparklets.
Yeah,
huh?
I get the
Sick.
sparklets delivered to the house. So yeah, I do that,
I
and
don't
they're
like
big. They're bigger than
Gallon
that.
jugs.
I don't like sparkling water.
No, they're not, it's just the
Awesome.
name of the. It's a brand.
I like water with salt in it and stuff. It's good for you. I mean, you guys are drinking like what? Distilled water.
Me, I'm drinking Happy Juice.
How much happy juice are you really?
I just like how
drinking these
charming
days?
it makes you.
What's up?
I like how charming Happy Juice makes you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I feel good when I'm on it. I will say it's just a good way to relax. You know what I mean? Because I'm all about chilling. I think that's one of the key ways to sort of get your life in order is relax. You know what I mean? So I've been drinking this a ton. I have been drinking. I have a good time, dude. We're always hanging out. We're always partying. You know?
So when do you first have your first sip of happy juice?
I like to first thing in the morning, just start the day that way. I think.
Yeah, he walks down to the corner store and gets a little pint of Forget Juice.
Yeah, Forget Juice, Happy Juice. I
So-
honestly remember most of the.
You start in the morning.
Yeah.
So by like 9 p.m., how much happy juice have you consumed by 9 p.m.?
By now, I've consumed at least a half a gallon of Happy Juice, various types of Happy Juice. By now, and I'm clearly functional and I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? I'm feeling spry. The feed got up a little bit late, but it's all good, homies. You know what I mean? I got a tight feed.
When we
Hank-
came in, you were
What
sleeping.
scares me, dude, and I can't help but connect the dots, dude. You've experienced trauma recently. We had an issue with the heist. Charret got shot. I have a strong
by you.
consciousness, so this doesn't affect me. But you were in battle. And it seems like you had these two incidences, and now the happy juice is just filling the void, dude.
Do you think he has PFD? Is that what you're saying?
PTSD.
What's
What's that?
Hey, let's just say I don't like to talk about it. It's a boring day. That's how I see it. A boring day that I don't like to think about anymore. And honestly, thank you for bringing it up because now I'd like to drown it out, dude. And just forget about it. It was a useless day where I learned nothing. And honestly, I'm just trying to erase it from my memory because it was a pointless day. It was a dumb day. I don't even know what day you're talking. you're talking about, dude?
Let's talk about Beach Wars when you got
Beach
beat up by
Wars,
Art.
dude.
Beach Wars, is that a new video
The
game?
girl that you're now
No,
dating.
dude, you were in battle. You were charging towards people with weapons trying to kill you. Dude.
No!
What?
What?
You don't remember? There's a guy that died next to you. Do you not remember his face?
Dude, I feel good, man. I just feel good. I feel better.
The one-armed guy killed a guy next to you.
I feel good, man. I feel really good.
That's good. That's good to hear.
I
Yeah,
feel
man,
good,
I'm really
man.
happy for you, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know a lot of guys who I went to Afghanistan when we got deployed at Afghanistan.
It's
And they got
dude.
What? No, don't interrupt me.
All right.
They got deployed. We got deployed at Afghanistan, and then they came back with PFD.
I
so.
can hear, dude. You can encounter a lot of stuff that can be tough, dude.
Yeah.
If you're over in Afghanistan,
And you saw a guy. I never actually saw a guy get murdered
I don't
next
know
to
any-
me while I was laying on the ground, with his face. His face was like staring at you, like
yeah.
the blood was coming out of his eyes. Because the one-armed guy, he beat him with a piece of driftwood.
I heard it was brutal.
It was the one-arm. You want the one-armed guy on your side.
A massacre on the beach.
And then he
Yeah.
was getting beat up by his now girlfriend, so he's reminded of every time she's on top.
You know what you need, dude? You need to go to the gym, dude. Get it out on the weights, dude.
I'd love to get it out. I'd love to get out the image that I saw that day.
Good guy Wen says it's kind of insensitive to wear that Vietnam shirt.
Hey, this is just my dude. This is an original Gare Bear, dude. It has nothing to do with Nam. Although if you fought in that war, God bless you, Godspeed, man. I don't know anything about that kind of trauma. I just know that.
Does Vietnam have a lot of beach wars?
As far as I know, it's a cool place to go. You know, there was a hot time.
It definitely was a hot.
There was a
spot.
hot time, right, for a second over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's a place you can vacation. I think
Yeah.
Nice.
tropical.
They like plant tea leaves and stuff.
Well, I know. I used to be a veteran there. Remember? I told you about this. When we brought up the animals, I used to be a veteran.
No, I remember, dude.
I just didn't know they
remember.
had beach wars. It was a very nice place there. Oh, Gary's really getting his happy juice in. He's got tears in his eyes. His eyes are really glossy.
Yo, what was that weird noise right there, dude?
Are you okay?
I'm good, man.
You know what might make you happy?
I've never felt better.
Travis was telling me he went to a place called Slab City.
I did, dude.
Let's talk about that.
Let's switch gears,
Maybe
dude.
that'll
Let's
make you
hopefully
happy.
switch gears,
You'll go.
yeah.
You'll be normal one day, dude.
What? Oh, what are you talking about, dude? I feel normal now, man. I'm free, dude. I'm Gary. I'm the Gary you love. Old man sleeping
A
Gary.
lot of people down at the beach have PFD. It's okay.
It's normal, dude. Does
Yeah.
happen. You've seen some stuff.
You got
Right.
deplored to a beach war you weren't ready for. I saw a man get beat to death with a piece of driftwood.
I don't know. What
First
you're
time
talking
I
about.
saw that, it didn't really affect me because I'm pretty tough, but
for sure.
I could see how it would affect a weaker man.
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Maybe you're talking about a weird dream you had. I wasn't there for that. That was a different day. What day are you talking about?
You know
Dude,
what?
what's
Do you know
up
what?
with
Sometimes what I do when I'm seeing like violence and stuff, like I no longer try to see it as a human being, just
Right.
kind of like a blob, of
Yeah,
a
like
person.
the 2 times he shot me, he just shot a blob of a man.
Yeah, there was.
I've been
There was a blob.
deployed to Afghanistan 4 times and I never got shot.
Oh yeah,
I go and visit
But
my
you come
homie. I go
home.
and visit my homie one time, get shot,
right. And
and
pretty
then
much
I go on a heist with him because I'm like,
Visit your homie,
Yeah.
barged into my house.
Yeah,
I
you
used to
did
be
burst in,
I used to
I
be a
will say.
detective, and he's like, let's do on a heist, and I was like, well, homies are homies. I'll break the law.
Yeah.
Shoots me.
It seems like there's just at this point, there's a good chance that anytime you're gonna hang out with him, that
You're
you
gonna
might
shoot
get
me.
shot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and we are starting to get a little concerned with that rhythm,
Dude,
Just kind of a
just
pattern.
don't startle me, dude.
right?
It's not that hard to do.
Especially not now. Are you feeling? So you're feeling good? You're feeling like yourself?
No, I'm feeling good, dude. So far, dude, like I feel totally positive. Like Carlito was kind of saying, like, be careful of your brain, and I was like, I don't even know what that means, dude. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep going and keep going
He
strong.
said, "Be careful with your brain."
Something about that, but dude, next week he said I'm gonna expect another 20 pounds above where I'm at now. So next week, you guys will be blown away, dude.
It
Okay.
seems dangerous.
Exciting, dude.
It is exciting. It's awesome. And I'm
You should
inviting you
ignore
guys,
what I
dude.
said then.
What do you say?
The dangerous part.
What's dangerous about working out?
I mean, I just used to be a personal trainer, and I've never seen gains like this without steroids. Even with steroids.
Yeah, dude.
Mark McGuire did steroids. He's not a
Is
bad
that a friend
guy.
of yours?
Nah, he's just a dude that I know.
So it
Something
is a
above the
friend of
line.
yours.
If you want to call us friends, fine. I mean, yeah, we can talk here and there, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so far, he says my gains are awesome. He might even give me a signed baseball or something.
Oh, okay.
It's a long story. If you really want to get in the backstory of it, it's like my mom's
I think
boyfriend's brother was Mark McGuire.
So
He like used to build Legos with me and stuff.
the baseball player, Mark McGuire.
Yeah. I'm not really a sports guy. I like BMX, but
You're kind of a sports guy, right?
I dabble.
Did you used to play a sport?
No.
You never played any
No,
sports?
I was a sports writer.
Oh, you were. Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
You were a writer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I also did a little scouting back in for like college teams.
So you were a
and stuff.
scout? That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't believe it. Don't believe it one bit. Although, do you know who Mark McGuire is? Because if my memory serves me correct, and this is just maybe I'm wrong here, he was probably one of the first baseball players to get caught definitely using steroids, homie.
A bat.
Yeah. What?
Hmm?
Not using a bat.
He was caught using a bat.
No.
He was one of the first guys to ever get caught using a bat to hit the ball
No.
over a fence a bunch of times.
No.
Well, that's just part of the game.
Well, that's,
dude.
one of
That's
the,
just
that's one of the
baseball.
articles I wrote.
You wrote that.
Yeah.
That was you?
That was you.
I said breaking news: Mark McGuire caught using bat.
Yeah, and everybody was kind of like, sure, that's not, and they moved past that because the real news at the time was he was buff like you, and he got buff fast like you. Like exactly.
He
like you.
works hard. I get it.
And he didn't. It wasn't. It was hard. I don't know. Maybe he did work hard, but he also got big fast.
Good guy Wen says he has god tier genetics.
Thank you. I
Not
agree.
you.
Him
Not
or
you.
Mark McGuire?
Mark
Mark McGuire.
Yeah.
I figured. Yeah, not you.
What?
Yours is clearly steroid use. You could also be using a bat. I don't know.
So what do you want me to do? You want me to go up to Carlito and be like, hey, you giving me steroids? That sounds kind of rude. It's a rude thing to say. Seems like so far he's been a pretty good friend for me, dude.
I'm just saying, do what you got to do. You're your own man. But I'm just saying, be careful.
Fine, I'll be careful. I'm just saying, I'm definitely gonna go do this workout for another couple weeks, and I'm expecting to gain another 20 pounds of muscle, and you guys are gonna be shocked. Slab City.
You were talking about Slab City, yeah.
Yeah,
I want to
dude.
bring it back to Slab City. You did an out and about with the LA guys, but you went alone.
I went alone, dude. I just went with me and Jeff, dude. We went down to Slab City, which is like, if you've watched the Vice documentary on this place, it's gnarly, dude. It's out in the middle of the desert, close to the Mexican border, and they had a giant pool, and it was a big BMX jam.
No,
There's
no
just
shit.
Bikers going out and going ham in the desert, dude. I was saying, dude, it'd be a great place for the beach guys, dude. Like, there is no one around. You can do whatever you want, dude.
No, we got to be near water. From what I understand, it's just a desert out there.
There's a sea, and it's actually called the Salton Sea, and it's a saltwater sea.
Just salt.
You could drink as much salt water as you want, dude.
No. Salt, you have to have animals.
No?
In it. Yeah, no. You have to have animals in it. You can't just drink salt water. It has to have,
That's
you have to
true.
have animals.
It's actually
the
so salty,
nutrients-
there's no fish in
Yeah.
that sea. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
And so this is like a BMX thing,
It's a BMX thing, dude.
and you hired Jeff.
Hired Jeff.
Okay, so we all basically just, and it's no blame because we're kind of all on the hook on this one. We've all recently hired Jeff for our own little side projects. Can we just agree to stop doing that?
We have nobody else.
Right, that's a good
And
point.
we have a show to work
Well,
on.
we're in LA, homies. I mean, it's like one of the
But
entertainment.
I got us a good deal with the compound interest, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, dude. I think I don't think you understand what that is. That's
He says
one
we
of the-
don't even. He said, "Take your time paying me back."
I think it's because the longer we wait,
The more money he makes, dude.
He said honestly, all we really have to do is cover the interest each month.
right? That's like a credit card, dude. That's like a bad idea. That's how you get way deep in debt, dude. That's how I got deep in debt, and that took me a long time. Took me like 5 years to get out of that, dude.
Yeah, well, he said he was doing us a favor, give us 29%.
And now we're just even more screwed because the
Compounding?
heist didn't even work. We didn't get any Nelson mandolins.
No, we sure didn't.
Slice vegetables thin
With
Nelson's
mandolin.
Greatest catch.
Is that
a
what
good
you sent me?
catchphase.
The slab? Is that what he sent me? 'Cause
Yeah,
Jeff
this
sent
is
me.
Slab City. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I went out, well, I'll just let the video speak for itself.
Yeah. fun?
Jeff said it wasn't. He had a hard time.
It wasn't what I expected. Let's put it that way. I thought it was gonna be like a chill hang with some BMX dudes. These were not normal BMX guys. They felt like pure guys, dude. It was like pure beach guys.
No way.
All right,
They
I'm
have
gonna put it
in the
on.
They got no
desert.
water out there. That's a different beast.
Watch and learn,
Here
dude.
we go.
What's up? I'm Travis from Y'all Guys Podcast, and I'm at the Slab City BMX Jam. Honestly, dude, Slab City, it's not really what I expected. Like, I watched Vice documentaries on this place, and it looks super sick, but it's kind of just like a giant trailer park in the desert. Honestly, I kind of want to go home. Love to be home back in my Lego room back in Pasadena. People here, dude, I'm not even kidding, dude. They're sketchy, dude. Like, you can see these vans and stuff here. They're doing sketchy stuff, dude. So I'm going to lock the bikes up because no one's taking my bike, dude. Dude, this knife fight doesn't work, dude. Honestly, you shouldn't be videotaping me, Jeff, when I'm vaping, dude. That's not cool, dude. I've only been here for about 2 hours, but at this point, I'd only give the Slab City BMX Jam like 2 out of 5 Travis stars. All right, dude. Time to set it, dude. It's like Slab City style, wooden ramp, get bus jump, dude. Hop onto the bus and into that hip, dude. Box jump made out of cars, dude. This is BMX. Wild, savage dogs just roaming around, dude. I tried to go up and pet him, dude. Barked at me and tried to bite my leg, dude. You gotta go home, dude. I don't know, dude. Dude, come here right now, dude. Come here. Jeff, check this out. Dude. Sketch, dude. This is what I'm talking about. This place is unhospitable AF, dude. Look at this ant pit. Those are fire ants, dude. Ow, dude. Ow, dude.
Okay.
So that was your...
Dang.
I
I
feel
was
like
so
it ended a
skinny
little
in that
early.
video, dude. Little twig in there, dude.
Yeah, you were like normal. You looked normal in that
What?
video. Yeah.
I was a frail dude back then.
Yeah, and you
It felt like it definitely just kind of ended, didn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot that
So you
happened that didn't need to be brought to light. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it seemed like one thing I noticed is it seemed like from the moment the video started, you just didn't want to be there.
Straight up.
Okay, so it just wasn't a fun trip overall.
Dude, so I get out of my car, dude, and like I'm a BMXer, dude. So I see some BMX bikes, see some dudes on bikes. I go, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Dude, this is sick, dude." I came all the way from LA, and they were just like, "Just walk away, dude. Don't even say."
They seemed
anything,
like a
dude."
good group of guys. I mean, there was like a
No way.
dude.
Desert people? They're the worst.
Dude, that's why I didn't know. Dude.
Okay,
Desert
guys.
people are different.
well,
dude.
take it
Desert
easy.
people are the worst.
Well, take it easy.
Avoid
homies.
desert people at any cost.
Okay, I mean, let's just be careful where we're going here, homies. I mean, desert people can be good, can be people too. We don't want to take that
Never.
kind of never.
No.
What about my uncle Aaron, dude? He's a desert guy, and he was there that weekend. And
Well, I didn't know that.
Dude, I didn't see your uncle, dude.
yeah, Uncle Aaron, he saw you. Honestly, he said you were putting off weird vibes.
From what I understand, Jeff told me that they were hated immediately. Jeff told me that they,
Dude,
as soon as they got, he was
there-
actually afraid to film.
I had some brewskis, dude, and like some dude like was like, "Hey, can I have one?" I'm like, "For sure, dude." I thought I was making a friend. He just grabs them and then grabs some hot dogs and then just dips my camp and just brings us to some other place, Slap City, dude.
Well, that's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
I heard a different story,
yeah,
dude.
good guy Win just said they steal your shit.
I mean, sometimes they
Yep.
steal. They need stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? Honestly, they're trying to enforce something more like a sharing community. So they just take stuff. You know what I mean? You can have their stuff if you want. You can come up and have some of their stuff. So they take your stuff. It's all good, dude. It's a different lifestyle. You
You
guys
s-
are being super judgmental.
You don't understand how hard you said judgmental weird, dude. I think
How
it's
so?
the happy juice, dude.
I'm
Let's just
happier
tone
than
it-
ever, man.
all
You're
right.
starting to sound like a desert person.
I've never been more real. I've never been more alive.
I've hung
homies.
out with desert people. They're nothing like pier guys.
That's
Dude,
true.
did you see
It's-
me in that video? Wait, in that video doing when I was up there bowing to the entire city of Slab City, asking for their acceptance, dude.
I noticed you did some bowing.
There was a lot of bowing. Can I tell you what I heard?
What?
I heard that you rolled up on that place and you said, "What up, homies? I'm Travis, and I'm here to take care of business. What's up?" And so you kind of rolled in hot, dude.
Pier guys
That's
would've loved
hot.
that.
That's just like, dude, acknowledge my arrival, dude. I'm here
I
to
think that's
stomp.
they had a problem with. I
Good
think-
guy Wen says, I really am trying hard not to be racist, but desert people really are the scum of the earth.
Okay, that's extremely.
And I have to
racist,
agree
good
with
guy.
it.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It sounds a little racial to me. I don't know if it's racist, but it's very racial, and I'm a little uncomfortable by it.
Dude, do you want to go out to the desert? I'll take you out.
I've been there,
dude.
Uncle Aaron. I'm one of
You know
the
what's
guys.
creepy about desert people?
What's
They
up?
walk in lines to hide their numbers.
What's creepy about that, dude?
They
That's
walk
just,
in each other's footsteps, so you don't know how many there are.
well,
There could be millions, dude.
well, I think it's
Or
a
there
good,
could be like 3.
We don't know.
You
What?
can't tell.
Well, what you do is you just shift slightly to your left or to your right, and then you can get a good read on that line. A lot of people get confused by lines, and I can just give you guys some tips. But you guys probably should have invited me. Like, I didn't get hit up by Jeff. Obviously, me and Jeff have a major problem with each other, but I could have helped out, dude. I know, my Uncle Aaron's
Maybe you could have helped, dude, but I don't know, dude. I'm just saying this is a true story, dude. Like, I'm in my tent. It's 5 a.m. I'm trying to sleep, dude. I'm exhausted. Then all of a sudden, there's like a DJ booth. They played the 1877 Cars for Kids song
Such a good song.
for 3 hours, dude.
Love that song.
Are you a desert person?
No.
Dude, I thought I was going crazy, dude.
No,
You seem to like everything that the desert has to offer.
I don't necessarily.
No water. They walk in lines.
I think it's a great place to chill. I love the setup. Like, dude, if I could get in there and skate that session, I'd have ripped it up.
Tin Owl's a desert person. I didn't know that about Scotland.
That's why
I didn't
me and
realize
Tin
it was a
Owl have
desert.
so much in common, dude.
Dude, there's deserts in Scotland for sure, dude. I've seen them.
Yeah, dude.
But they're sketchy, too.
Good guy Wen, he says, sorry, I should have prefaced my statement with no offense. I could see how you
No,
could be offended
I'm not
by it.
offended at all. Desert people
forgivable.
suck, dude.
Oh, excuse me, dude. I just think you need to tone it down, homies, because you're taking a pretty aggressive stance. I mean, this is basically
I've had bad experiences with desert people.
okay, but maybe you just don't understand them. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
why don't we go out with you sometime in the desert?
I can show
and
you
you can show us
I
your
got
side
homies
of
out
the
there.
desert.
You know what I mean? You got to come in. It's like come in gentle. You know what I mean? You don't come in like you came in saying, "Oh, I'm Travis." What did you say?
I'm Travis. I'm here to stomp and shut it down.
You see what I'm saying? See, like that's kind of an aggressive energy. They like to stay in line and in community. You know what I mean? And so what you do is you shift slightly to your left, and now you can see their numbers, and then you wave and you say, "What's up, homies?" And that's just kind of just keep it chill. You know what I mean? And that's a good start. And honestly, just have somebody like my Uncle Aaron to kind of rep you.
Dude, I'm just saying, dude, like I was in front of the entire city of Slab City, dude. All in a row. I'm on the stage.
You don't have to say city twice.
I didn't mean to say it, but I said it.
That could be another
anyway.
reason.
That's
they
probably
don't
you hung out at the desert people aren't smart, so like I could see how that probably rubbed off on you. They were probably saying city of Slab City.
Yeah.
This
That is fair. They are not the brightest group.
They were not bright, dude, and they scare me. But I'm at the city of Slab City, and I'm in front of their entire
So
town.
you are still
dude.
calling it that. Okay.
I'm gonna call it that for now, dude.
Got
but
it.
It is what it is, dude.
For sure.
So I'm just speaking my truth. I'm like, please accept me. I'm here to ride. I'm here to have fun. I am a human being just like all of you. And then someone ran up
thing
and
is, they're probably
pulled
not
me
human.
off stage, dude. They pulled me off stage. I still tried to bow.
Is that what you were doing
I
on
was
stage?
bowing to the city of Slab City.
Okay, because it looked.
Please stop saying city twice.
All right.
And
It reminds me of desert people, and I don't like it.
to them, it looked like you were saying, "Hi, I'm better than you. I'm higher than you." At that point, they're not even listening to your words because you're saying, "Hi, I'm better than you, and I'm exalted, and you guys are." And they don't like being called human beings. They don't identify as that.
What? So you guys like know how to public speak or something?
I don't necessarily know how. I don't necessarily know how.
I do.
You guys are comedians
Oh,
or something.
you're-
You know how to talk in front of a big crowd.
I used to be a comedian. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You used to be a comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For how long?
Well, I mean, you never really stop being a comedian.
So you're still kind of just are.
I guess so. Yeah.
Do you ever get on stage and write jokes?
I don't get on stage and write jokes, but I write jokes and then get on stage.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay.
I
So
wouldn't understand a person who has a desert person in their family to understand order of things.
well, I mean, dude, look. Just because I have a desert person in the family doesn't mean I
just didn't know that about you.
It doesn't mean I'm not the brightest guy, dude. Honestly, dude, you guys know me. I get it.
It feels like that's why you're so susceptible to cults. Because being a desert person is basically being.
It
in
felt
a
like a cult, dude.
Yeah.
if you guys,
Definitely.
I will say their sales pitch when I first met Wind, he was one of the coolest dudes I ever met in my life. And he told me, if you hang with me, you're gonna be a big guy. You're gonna be a big time guy.
Did he say welcome to the city of Wind City?
He called it that, and I thought that was weird. And I've always heard the Slab City guys say that. So look, I don't think I have. They are not the brightest group. Okay, I'm definitely one of the smarter ones when I'm there, but I don't say that, and that's key. You don't want to make them feel inferior. They don't like being called human beings, dude. They're desert people, and they identify as that.
Yeah,
Call
it's not
them-
even an offensive word.
No,
I tried to use it as an offensive word, and they were like, "What's up?"
yeah.
I just thought
I was exiled out of that town meeting. I was chased out, dude.
Yeah, they'll chase you.
Jeff fell down the stairs,
I can
dude.
see that.
And then I was just lost in the desert.
Jeff
with
told me
Wait,
that.
Jeff
It was
fell
really
down
funny.
the stairs?
Yeah, he said he was like yelling because he was like trying to be intimidating. He was
Oh,
just
okay.
like-
Jeff was actually trying to back me up. He's
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
you guys
really?
didn't listen to him.
Jeff said he drank a little bit of desert juice,
Yep.
which
Fun
is their
stuff.
moonshine.
That's
He
good
said
stuff,
strong.
man.
Said somebody slipped it to him. He was drinking normal Coca-Cola, and then
Yeah.
he just was
Aren't they-
blitzed.
How fun is that, right? That's a fun group, right? They'll just slip you some
Dude,
mysterious
they slip
liquid.
you weird stuff, dude. Like all of a sudden,
It's crazy that their alcohol, because I've met desert people before. It's crazy that their alcohol has no taste, so they slip it into newcomers' drinks.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
It's hilarious, right?
No.
Isn't that a fun ride? I love those guys.
Dude,
desert
I was
people.
definitely on some sort of substance, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I felt a prick, and I looked over, and it was a snake on my arm, and the guy said, "You're gonna feel better soon."
Oh, dude, you got snaked?
I got
That's
snaked,
hilarious.
dude. And then
I love that bit, dude. That's one of my favorite. My Uncle Aaron used to do that to me when I was a kid all the time, dude. And I'd be out for months. Dude. So
As a guy who used to be a veteran, you don't want to be bit by a strange snake.
Nah, dude, I didn't enjoy it at all, dude.
Well.
And then all of a sudden, I'm lost in the desert. 1-800 cars for kids going on. Dude. It was hell on earth.
It's
dude.
dark out there.
It was dark.
the
No
nice
sign
guy.
of camp, dude.
Yeah.
Can't even hear the ocean.
That's actually gnarly. You got snaked all the time growing
All the
up,
time
dude?
when I was a kid, yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I felt sick for days.
Most
dude.
of my family are pretty tall. I'm 5'9". I always thought, and they said that was because I
They
just kept
tower
getting
over me.
snaked. You know,
As
they
a guy
just
who's 5'6".
You mean
yeah.
the snake stunted the growth or helped you grow taller?
Well, they said that like they used to tell me that this snake will make you stronger. You'll get the spirit of the snake. I think it just made me a little shorter, but it's fun. It's fun stuff. It's a fun prank. The snake prank, dude. I love getting snaked.
It sounds
so funny.
It sounds funny. It doesn't sound fun to be snaked.
It's funny either way, man. I mean, you laugh it off. It hurts for a couple months.
One armed guy has a prank like that. Is if you're not looking, he'll just hit you in the back of the head with a piece of
I remember, dude.
driftwood.
It
I don't
hurts.
like
It
that.
hurts a lot, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
really
like that
funny,
one.
but it's not fun when it happens to you because you wake up and you're like, "Why is everybody laughing?"
Right. I mean, getting
That was a
snaked-
joke.
No, not you. He was defending himself.
yeah, that's a beatdown.
Yeah,
right.
It was a definite.
He doesn't
beatdown.
do that to people, does he? Is that normal? Does he normally like destroy people like he like he hits them
broke
pretty hard?
me off, dude.
Yeah.
No, if you're not always looking at him, if you like take a second and look away, he'll hit you right in the back of the head as a goof.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that prank. I mean, being snaked is funny, but honestly, that's just over the line, if you ask me. I think it's fun if you're a 6-year-old kid and you're hanging out with your uncle and he sends a snake at you.
You get a prick and
And
he's
he-
like, "You're about to have a good time."
You're about to have a good time and you got 2 months
Which
off
is a
of
hilarious
school.
thing to say to somebody.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
funny.
The doctor says we might have to cut off your arm, and and everybody else laughs except him, right? Because he's being funny.
Yeah.
So and that's fun, right? But a guy just sneaking up behind you and wailing you with a piece of driftwood, I find that a little over the line. But that's
I
just
thought
me.
I thought
you
as
know?
well, dude. I
Yeah.
thought as well.
Well, it's just beach people things you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I met him too. I met desert people one time a long time ago,
Where?
and I thought they were in the desert,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
thought they were going to be
That's pretty much the only place you're
Right,
gonna see him.
right.
Yeah.
yeah, and I thought they were going to be like beach people because sand, completely different. Not even the same kind of sand. It's like dirt almost.
It's mostly dirt.
It's
Yeah.
like mostly dirt. But you
There is
think
no sand, dude.
yeah, you think
I was shocked.
yeah. But I met, and they were just awful people. They walked in lines, couldn't tell anybody there were. Like I'd be talking to one guy, and then 4 guys would fan out, and I'd be like, "Whoa!"
Mm-hmm.
And then they'd surround you. You'd look at one guy, he'd pour something in your drink, you'd drink it, and be like, "Whoa, what the hell?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Just
So
a
I can
fun
only-
culture, right?
When you asked me to go to the
It's
city
definitely
of
a
Slap
prank
City,
culture, dude.
Prank culture.
Yeah,
Yeah. You should have came, dude.
no, you asked me
You'd
to
had a
go, and I go,
blast.
I'm never gonna be around desert.
I
people
definitely could have
ever
used the
again."
backup, dude.
Yeah, I can't believe you went on stage. And
Dude,
just
I
addressed
That was a
felt-
them.
bold move. I
I
will
needed
say.
them to accept me, dude. I was desperate at that point, dude.
Yeah.
Nope.
And I bet I can tell you they probably smelt that. So that's just not a good move. Like if it's not going well,
They have a
with them-
heightened sense of smell because it's either really too bright or too dark, so they just have gotten really good at smelling.
Dude, here's
Yeah.
a true story
They
too.
don't have the best
When I
sight.
was waiting, I signed up to talk in front of the town meeting. The lady hosting it was like, came up to me and said, "You ain't shit, dude. You're nothing, dude." I'm like, "What, dude?
Was that
you don't
Beach-
even know me, dude."
Was that Beatrice? Did you ask her name? She's
yeah,
funny,
it might have
dude.
been Beatrice, dude.
She's got a funny bit about it. She has a way about her where she'll be like, "You're an idiot. I hate you, and get out of here." To the new
That's
guys.
what she said, dude.
Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. She's so funny. She means it too. So, but that's cool. I mean, so obviously you were definitely not on their right side. So that
Nah,
probably, and you definitely. So
I was ran out of town, dude. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
okay. I mean, next time you go, just invite me, and I can help you. I can help guide you through it.
Dude, the only reason I didn't invite you, honestly, dude, is because you skate, dude. I thought that would be a bad vibe, having a skateboard there, because these guys are
It
pretty
is.
gnarly.
I don't skate when I'm there.
There was a
that'd be-
guy on a skateboard though in the video,
Yeah,
That's true. There
it was a longboard.
longboard, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't want to be that
which is
guy.
basically surfing.
Thank you, Tin
That's
Al.
true.
I honestly, I'm with you, homie. He's getting a little tired of this anti-desert talk, and I think we have crossed the line, and I think our
Fine,
viewers
dude.
know that.
I just don't like desert people.
Well, it's a gross thing to say. I mean,
He's from the desert of Scotland, so I kind of understand, dude. It's a
yeah, it's
little-
honestly,
it's
it's
soft.
okay. You're saying that. It's just a little like, okay,
I
respect
know
your-
very little about Scott's land, so I couldn't comment.
Scotsland?
Yeah, I couldn't comment on his property or whatever.
Do you know? We don't know a guy named Scott either, so we're not talking about that at all.
We're talking
Well,
about
that's
the
where
country.
Tin,
dude.
Tin lives on Scott's land.
No, I think he lives. Have you ever heard of there's a country called Scotland. You knew that one?
Oh, there's 2 places. There's Scotsland and Scotland.
Yeah.
That's got to be confusing for people.
Wait, no, not yeah, dude.
But to be fair, they're
What
probably.
did you just say? Did you say
Nah,
nah, yeah?
He said
Nah.
nah.
Are you speaking desert people?
I don't know, dude. I still haven't fully
You're right.
recovered, dude. They snaked me, dude. I've been under the weather for a while. Carly just been slowly rehabilitating me, but I'm just saying, dude.
The fact that you look
Scotland-
like that
What?
after getting snaked, sorry to cut you off. The fact that you got snaked and then you now still look like that means that's definitely steroids, and that's going to be a concern. Are you getting more angry? Are you getting upset?
You're surprisingly not very angry.
No, dude. I feel pretty good, dude.
It's almost like he's always a little on edge, and maybe this.
Are you saying that his trick is that he's always angry?
Yeah, and so maybe this like somehow, it's like when you have 80
80 what?
80.
ADHD.
What's an HD?
You know what I can do now, though, dude? This is like a ceramic cup, dude. Check this out.
Oh, that's impressive.
Are you saying you wanted us to believe that clearly paper cup was ceramic, or are you?
Club or
Clip.
Yeah, they're clubs. When they're paper like that,
you're calling that so because it's paper,
it's
it's
a paper
club.
club.
It's a paper club.
Yeah,
They never.
It's a brand
it doesn't
name.
say that. Doesn't say it on the thing.
Are you sure you didn't just mess up and now you're trying to?
I think you're scared of
I think
my
you're-
strength.
Uh,
I think you're coming
oh.
up with excuses,
Who used
trying to
to-
rationalize what I'm doing.
Excuse me. He used to teach English to little Groms in Africa.
No,
You or
not
me?
you. Not
Me. Oh, well, there's pictures.
Let's just say nobody in this room, right? Probably not you. Almost definitely not you. You did show that you're a great editor. I do remember that.
What's that have to do with me having massive
Good guy
strength?
Wen says I've heard of Scotsland but never Scotland. So I think you guys are mistaken, because Good Guy Wen was a good guy.
Okay, that's fair.
It's true.
I'll admit when
it's
I'm
in
wrong.
The title.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy, and so yeah, maybe I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'm humble. I'm humble like that.
So I just don't understand. You guys keep bringing up this steroid stuff. Like you guys are just so not on board. I'm shocked. I'm going home after this, kind of upset, dude.
I don't mind if you're on steroids. Just admit it. I just don't. It's the year of honesty, and just lying to us just feels.
Yeah.
How do I know
it
if
feels
it's a steroid
dishonest.
if I don't know what it is, dude?
That's fair.
Can
Then
I
it's
be
not your fault.
honest? Can I be honest with you?
Sure.
You look really good. You look
Thanks, dude.
yoked, and I'm proud of you that you tried something new, and I'm proud of you that you're bigger than ever. But can I be honest?
What?
It's starting to get to your head, and I don't like how you're sitting. I don't like that.
So I always sit.
Not really.
You're really putting your chest out
You're
there.
putting your chest out, and but you're definitely gonna have major problems later in life, and actually probably pretty soon, health wise.
You're gonna get acne on your back.
Are you getting acne yet?
What? The acne? Yeah, but I always got acne, I think.
No, I've seen you with it.
On your back. It's not usually common for just regular people.
Yeah, especially like an adult
I thought
male.
I thought it was from the. Dude, it's hard because I just came back from the desert, so some of these like adverse reactions I'm having to my body.
Could be being snaked.
Could be getting
the-
snaked.
snake.
That's
Could
fair.
be their
Like there's
desert people
boils
juice,
on my
desert
back,
juice.
dude, and things down here are different, dude. But up here, all money, all show.
So wait, what'd you say that
dude.
before that?
What?
You said down here. What
Down
were you talking?
where?
You said down here things aren't.
This is a relatively family-friendly show, so if you're talking about your genitals, we'll probably.
No,
I
I
was
was talking
just
about
checking.
my feet, dude.
Oh, my mistake then.
So yeah, I've like
they
gained.
getting smaller?
Well, no, I was a size 9. Now I'm like a size 5.
Oh, okay. So you've dropped
Oh, your
4 foot
feet-
sizes.
Your feet are shrinking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That must be really tough for balance.
I mean, like, yeah, but I pedals on my bike, so like it's fine. Like my balance is already pretty solid. But yeah, like my feet have gotten smaller, but I don't really see that as a negative side effect.
You okay? So you don't see dropping 4 sizes in roughly 2 weeks in your feet?
Oh,
as
it's still going
Okay, so
Your feet are still shrinking.
as we
every
speak,
day. Yeah,
every day, and so so maybe you're a size 4 tomorrow, right?
I assume that will probably be the case.
Your
yeah.
feet may disappear.
And that's not that's not a concern.
Little baby feet kicking around. That doesn't concern you.
You should see Carlito's feet, dude.
You probably won't be able to see it.
Like-
I'd love to see Carlito's feet.
Does
Yeah,
Carlito
like
have
this
tiny little
big,
feet?
dude.
Is that probably
He's
why
a-
they call him Little Carlo?
Carlito,
Maybe that's
dude.
why, right?
Yeah, Carlito, little
Yeah,
feet.
And you're okay with that?
I don't really mind, dude. I don't use my feet too much, dude.
You don't?
Not really,
Not-
dude.
I feel like you use your feet
Pretty much
more
every-
than you think you do.
Right, because you BMX. So
That's
now
fine. That's
you're
true.
pedaling with your feet, right?
True.
You walk.
Okay. Also, your hands are already small.
That's true.
They've been seeming smaller. So are you sure that maybe just a lot of things aren't shrinking at this point?
Yeah, no, I think my fingers have probably I don't know, 2 inches or something. So far, they have gotten smaller.
Your appendages are getting small.
Appendages.
Appendages?
That's a appendage. Yeah, no,
It's
I
an
almost
appendage.
got.
that's
I
the thing
understood
in
what
your-
you were saying.
That's your
dude.
thing in your stomach.
That's an
Bandage-
appendix, dude.
A bandage is what you used when he shot you in the chest. Do you
Mm.
remember that?
Yeah.
That's a bandage. It's
But
also
yeah, dude, if anyone out there's got a size 4 skate shoe that want send it to me, dude, I will definitely need that.
Tin Al says he's not convinced that Travis didn't have a stunt rider in that video. The editing was a little too convenient.
It's also because I feel like
And expensive.
Stunt rider.
It's also because Jeff like edits me anything with me in it. It goes worse than it was in real life. Like I stomped that kickflip in that video back a while ago. But with you guys, it seems like it makes you look way better. Like you did stomp that back 780. I know for a fact you can't stomp that out of that quarter.
Dude, I was actually gonna bring that up, but I didn't know if it was appropriate. I did not like that Jeff cut the clip before I completed the rollback, dude. I did land that, dude.
I think he probably didn't cut the clip before you completed the rollback because you didn't do any of that, and he was probably trying to make that as quick as possible.
Maybe it showed the stunt guy's face.
Yeah, he probably whipped around and he looked like.
You guys are really gonna put a conspiracy on me right now that
Do you think-
I
do you
brought a
think he-
stunt guy down to put my clothes on him to make it appear as though I'm better at biking than I am. That's what you guys
know
are
who I
putting
think
on
it
me
is?
right now, dude.
I think it was Hugh Grant.
The real.
I think
the
you
real guy.
hired Hugh Grant again to spin you around.
God, dude.
Did you hire
So
Hugh Grant?
whatever, dude. I brought Hugh Grant down just to get a couple clips. I wanted to look good.
Year
He
of
saw-
honesty. I love it.
Fine, I'm gonna be
Honest-
open about it.
I'll
All
tell you another honest thing is
He's good at riding bikes.
desert people do
Yeah.
not like Hugh Grant, so that doesn't surprise me at all. That
They're not a
didn't go well.
rom-com kind of people.
Hate that dude.
No, they
No.
either like
They-
romantic movies or comedy movies. But if you mash them together, they get furious.
I was gonna say,
They
dude,
get
because I
confused.
got out of the car first, and it seemed like they were kind of like they gave me that, you know,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Sup?" And then Hugh got out, and they were like,
Yeah, man. I could have told you that if you just gave me a
Yeah.
heads up that you were bringing Hugh
They
Grant.
hate rom-com. They get, like you said, they get
"But I said, I'm like,
confused.
yo, Hugh's really
'Cause
good
they're
at
like,
riding."
is it two things or
Yeah.
is it one
Well,
thing?
they just
And
don't. They've
can't-
never. Desert people, when they're in love, they don't laugh.
No.
There's
they
nothing
take it
funny about
seriously.
love to them.
Yeah.
Dude, Hugh Grant, first of all, really shreds hard. So I thought that would be enough. I'm like, watch Hugh
Yeah.
ride, dude.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that
They don't like that.
they also hate misunderstandings, and a lot of Hugh Grant movies, there's misunderstandings in there that lead to
That's true, dude.
conflict, and they're just not huge fans of that.
I thought it'd be cool, you know, but you know, Hugh
Maybe they
ended
didn't.
up
Maybe they
leaving
did
early.
like you. There was just a misunderstanding.
Hugh was super bummed out though, dude. Like he was pissed. He's like he wanted to get out of there. He didn't like that they were taking the beer and the hot dogs to the other camp. That was Hugh's biggest thing. These are our hot dogs. And I agree with him, dude. I agree with him.
You got to
completely.
understand when you go into their territory, they're all about sharing. You know what I mean? So everything what's theirs is yours and what's yours is not yours. So, you know, that was a big mistake.
That was actually the motto on the little the sign for Slab City.
Oh, you saw
And
that?
it was what you just said.
Yeah. What's yours is ours and what's yours is also not yours.
Yeah, which I thought was a bit.
But
wordy.
I shared stuff with them. They didn't share anything with me. I guess technically they shared their like car jump with me or whatever.
Well, they're not, you know, it's their society. You
Well,
know,
they
you're
they
kind of
shared it
coming
with
in.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah, I did share it with you, Grant.
No, they shared it with Hugh Grant. You kind of just, from what I understand, stood and watched while he wore your clothes.
Yeah, I did. That's true. But
So you didn't stomp any of those tricks. Because that makes more sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
I could
First
see
of all,
Hugh
I
Grant doing
need
it.
to save my face, dude. My job involves being in front of the camera.
That's a good point, man. And I appreciate that. I'm glad you're thinking about that because you're a major part of this show, and without you, it wouldn't be the same.
Thanks,
you know?
dude.
Which is why I'm hoping that maybe you kind of dial it back on the steroids. I mean, the snake bite's fun. You know,
or
if you
keep
want to,
going. I kind of want to see where it goes.
you just
now.
want to see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm just worried
I'm
about him. You
curious.
know,
What are you
Yeah.
most worried about?
I was
I
gonna
think your
honestly?
head's gonna get big.
As a guy who used to be a scientist, you know, I just want to see.
So you're a
I wanna write
scientist?
down
You
the
wanna
data.
observe
I want
me?
to
You
write
wanna
down
s-
the data and see where it goes.
Study me like a lab rat or something.
But just like a Jane Goodwin, good guy Wen.
So you used to be a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of science?
Observation.
We just want to table it right away. Put it right on that table.
This table here.
Yep.
This new table that you forced us to get. That we don't even use. We have nothing. We have no dinner. To
I
use
almost
on
put my phone on it, but then I was like, oh, it might vibrate, so then I just put it on the floor.
It's got sweet art on it.
it. Okay. Nobody
Shout
can
out
see
to
that
Art.
though.
Art made that. She makes
Art
art.
made art.
Art made art. She
Aptly
calls it.
named.
Yep. She calls it my art.
Speaking of art, do you have a poem that you want to read for us?
Yeah, I got a poem, dude.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure if I remember, I thought that wasn't art. I thought that was on top of her. It used to be attached to a stick,
It's part of her mace.
a mace, dude. That was the word, and she was bashing heads with that thing, dude. That's probably giving you the PTSD, just having that reminder right in front of you.
Art
dude.
used to hit people with
You
this
guys
and
are
it
so
broke off.
creative. You guys are so creative.
She actually hit Gary with it, and he doesn't. He says he doesn't remember it, but she hit him, and it flew off.
You guys have such an active imagination.
And then she went and found it and cleaned it and gave it to him.
See, now dude. I'm sorry, dude. That was a big sip.
I love the
could
story-
I heard that sip in my
Yeah,
headphones,
that's
dude.
that's PFD.
I love the silly stories you guys tell of the day of funny things that haven't happened. I love it, man.
A
That's
guy died next to you, brutally.
Dude,
Right?
he was brutally murdered, dude.
Yeah.
It took you like
Taken
4
too
hours.
soon, dude.
She just stood there like this.
Yeah. That's a funny story, man. You should type
I was
that
like,
down.
I was
and
like,
submit
Gary,
it.
homie, Gary. And you were like,
Dude, and then last week, dude, we came here, dude, and you were just over there, like, staring at the wall with the
Oh,
lights
yeah.
off, and we just had to leave, dude. That's why we didn't have a podcast.
yeah,
dude.
we couldn't. We were like shaking you, and you were just like, never again.
No,
And I was like, we just got dipped.
no,
dude.
I was stand resting. It's a new technique.
You kept
I
like
have.
whispering. You're like, I see his eyes. And I was like, whoa. Maybe we should take a week off.
You guys have so many funny, creative, weird stories. I love hanging out with you guys and hearing them. It's so funny and creative. You guys are two of the most creative people I've ever met. Honestly, keep write
Thanks,
that
man.
stuff down. What you guys saw that day, I am stand sleeping a little bit more now, which is a technique I can show you guys. It's fun. Yeah,
For
you can
sure,
kind of be
man.
anywhere, and then this way I don't get caught being sleepy, Gary. I'm kind of getting sick of that.
Yeah.
So now I'm just standing.
Now you're just whispering, Gary.
There have been a few videos, but that's man.
You guys ready
guys
for
are
this
hilarious.
sick poem, dude?
Yeah, hit us with it.
All right, this poem is called The Squat. Down this road, in a gym far away, a young man was heard to say, no matter what I do, my legs won't grow. He tried leg extensions, leg curls, and leg presses too. Trying to cheat these sissy squats he'd do. From the corner of the gym where the big men train. Through a cloud of chalk and the midst of pain. Where the noise is made with big 45s, a deep voice bellowed as he rapped his knees, a very big man with legs like trees. Laughing as he snatched another plate from the stack, chalking his hands in a monstrous bark, said, boy, stop lying and don't say you've forgotten. The trouble with you is you ain't been squatting.
So that sounds like a lot of gym talk.
You're kind of turning into a gym guy.
You're like a gym. Like
You're
a
kinda-
gym.
I thought that was a powerful, emotional poem about getting gains.
About getting gains,
Staying
which
focused.
I noticed it's a lot about squatting, and
which you don't.
you don't do any, right?
Yeah, because it's all upper body.
Seems like your legs
Yeah.
are shrinking, your feet are
you have
getting
tiny
smaller.
feet. Your hands are tiny.
Right.
You sacrifice the bottom half of your body for the top half.
I don't think that's necessarily the rule, right? I
No,
think
you don't
can,
have to.
You don't
can
have
work
to.
out the bottom.
Right.
What? Why?
So you don't get tiny feet.
Just yeah, so you don't lose basically half your foot size.
But that's
in
not
a
a
week.
muscle thing. The bones are like literally shrinking.
Right. Yeah, and also
I'm
your
afraid
legs,
of what he's giving you. I've never heard it. That seems
I
like
don't know,
That
dude.
seems like a military grade steroid.
So it seems like what's actually happening is instead of you getting bigger, your body is borrowing nutrients and muscle and bones apparently from the rest of your body. It's more of just an exchange.
They actually did a test of a military grade steroid in Afghanistan when I was there, and a lot of the guys had tiny feet but huge upper bodies.
Oh, so you've seen that?
Yeah,
But they
Okay.
can still walk though.
Hmm?
They can walk though, right?
not well. It was
Eventually-
a lot of stumbling.
It seems like there would be
Yeah.
more of like a kind of a tumble.
They had a real balance issue.
It's kind of like your feet become.
But if they put their 2 feet together and you spun them around, they would just spin like a dreidel.
All right. Well, I'm listening to you guys now. Let's just put it this way: if I get down to like a size 2, then I'll go. Okay, maybe time to lay off.
Yeah, not just, but the size 5 is not already a concern. You're gonna wait till 2.
Yeah,
2
like-
would be a little.
How do you know?
too
Did
much.
they ever even get their feet back? I mean, this is a huge concern, right? Like
I don't know. We killed them all.
You killed anybody that had tiny feet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what? What?
We were told to. I mean, I didn't want to. I was like, these guys are hilarious.
Like a
looking.
genetic experiment they have to cover up.
It's just a small village in Afghanistan, and then we just had to get rid of everybody. They were like, your mission is to get rid of everybody.
Dang, dude,
That's pretty hectic, dude.
That's brutal.
It was just a beach war.
That's what you called it. But
Yeah.
there was no beach, right?
Well, it was sand.
Yeah. So it just
Yeah.
kind of felt okay.
Yeah.
So you've seen a lot, man. Have you ever like,
You
know,
ever talk to anyone about this?
Yeah.
Talking to you guys right
'Cause
now.
You keep telling me these
Got a
funny
whole
stories
podcast about it.
about like at some beach war I was in, but I mean, clearly you've been in some serious ones.
I've been
Yeah,
in a lot
that's
of
like
beach
sounds like
wars.
real
I've
combat.
been in a
dude.
lot of beach wars. I've seen the light go out of people's eyes.
Yeah, and that doesn't bother you?
I've held a guy while he was just looking up at me, and he was like, I don't want to go yet. I don't want to go. And I go, you should have been with our peer. And then I just closed his eyes.
Yeah. And that doesn't affect your.
But then
That's
he
a
opened them
beautiful
because he
moment,
wasn't
dude.
quite dead yet. He was like, I'm still alive. And I was like, oh, jeez.
Whoa.
And then I hit him.
Put
And
'em
you
out- oh,
you ended
what?
it? Whoa, dude.
It scared me. It freaked me out. You close a guy's eyes, they reopen. They
Now
pop
you
right open.
understand, dude. Finally, we're on the same page. Sometimes you get surprised and you hit back with
Whoa.
violence,
Guys,
dude.
homies. I mean, look.
Finally gets it.
Ooh. I'm a little concerned, dude. You guys have both ended lives?
No, he didn't die.
He didn't die.
He didn't die either, dude.
No, he said he didn't want to die, and he was
didn't
right.
die.
He wasn't ready.
He just
But you
startled me, and
bashed
I had to
him.
shoot him with the
I
gun.
bashed him a bunch.
Well, you shot him?
I
didn't shoot him. No, we
I
don't
shot
use
Charret
guns.
when he came to my house, and he
Cowards use
startled
guns.
me. And I'm saying he startled you, and you did the same thing I did, dude.
Okay, so
we're
everybody's
a lot
safe.
more alike
He
than
didn't
we are
startle
different.
me.
Everybody's safe.
You just sounded startled how you said it, but all right.
No, I mean, have you ever seen a guy's eyes pop open after you close them, like romantically?
That would startle me for sure.
Well, you're a scared guy. You're a coward because you use a gun.
I've definitely.
You don't
never
use a
seen
gun in combat.
No,
What do you use?
this, and sometimes weapons.
So this,
Gun
and
is
just
a
sometimes
weapon,
just
dude.
generally any other weapon.
Well, like Art's thing that she used to bash the guy next to you.
That's not a basher, dude. You guys are hilarious. Your funny imagination.
We do got to table it. We got to
Yeah.
table it. We'll talk about it some other time.
Yeah, I think
for
it'd be
sure.
best if we don't talk about some of the things you've done in the.
Yeah, well, I'm
in-
actually
in-
not allowed to. It's classified. So
Right.
what I just told you guys about the Afghanistan thing, if you guys could keep that quiet.
I think it's
That'd be
I think we
fantastic.
were
Alright.
streaming. I didn't lose the feed. That would have been one of the better times. For
Well,
me to lose
I hope anybody watching really doesn't. Just don't tell the government.
I think they could. Yeah, I could. Yeah,
Don't write any letters.
it's probably no need.
Dude, the more you tell me not to write things, you know how I like to dox, dude.
Yeah.
You're
kinda
encouraging
tempting
me
him.
to dox.
I'm actually just hoping your hands and feet gets too small to hold things, so that you can't write a letter.
This time next week, if we have to push, kind of pick you up and drop you into your seat, that's going to be a concern. I just don't want to have to
That's
go.
not gonna happen, dude.
Because you're probably gaining weird. You're going to be all top heavy. It's going to be hard to
Yeah.
transport you.
You're gonna be stumbling.
I mean, you're already not that. I mean, you know.
We do got to table. We got to go. We got to wrap
Gotta
it up.
bounce? Okay.
I want everybody to know. Check us out on any social media at LA Guys Podcast.
For sure.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
The
I think
new-
we're gonna start a new thing called Bite.
Yeah, dude.
Sick.
Yeah, we're gonna get it on the ground floor on that one.
Yeah.
But
Hit
yeah,
it up.
YouTube, Twitch every Tuesday. Tell your friends. Subscribe on YouTube. Do whatever you want here. I don't really care. I guess we don't put out enough content for people here, but I mean, we condense our
What would we have to do? Podcast for 12 hours.
our
a day.
podcast is a condensed 12 hours.
Sick.
We condense a 12-hour show that you would watch from a normal crappy show on Twitch here, and we
Yeah.
condense it into a really good 1 hour.
Yeah,
I like
dude.
that.
It's
So-
tight. We could just try to do every day for 2 hours.
Tanal says, "See you in another 2 weeks." Nope, the contract's over. He has to.
Yeah, no, we'll be back. We'll be back. The contract has been voided. It's just good to be back. It's good to have this puffy microphone. I feel good.
Yeah, it's puffy, dude. A little
It's
too
very puffy. It's just it signifies that I'm kind of the one running the show, which is not. Look, I'm a humble guy.
We got to
You know
table.
what
We got to get out of here. I
gotta
was going to
go.
read some nice things that the chat said, but
All right, go ahead.
they've said nothing worth reading. So
Oh, okay, fair
Wow.
enough.
everything they said was just crap.
Oh, wow.
Jeez,
It was
dude.
just crap.
All
Huh?
of it.
Crap,
The
dude.
last
It's a heavy
10
word.
messages were crap.
Just crap. Okay.